My dear student, welcome to all in this live class. Now, I shall teach you chapter 1. Chapter 1 is in the new session is the natural resource. First, you will learn about the resource. What is the resource? Means against and again. Source means which types of the material who found in the nature. Naturally, that materials usable for the human beings called the resource. And resource, everything in nature, everything, even the earth, land, soil, plant, animal, air, water, and everything usable by the humans known as the resources. Without utilization by the human beings cannot be given name resources. A Zimmerman has also said or told, resources is not, but they become. What is the meaning of this line? Resources not firstly given name, but after the utilization of the human beings, that is called the resources. Resources classified on the different base. First is on the base of origin. On the base of origin, there are two types of the resources. Base of the origin. There are two types of the resources. First is biotic. Next, another is abiotic. Biotic resource means all living things, even biosphere, plant species, animal species, also parts of the biotic resources. Biotic resources, components of the biotic resources is the all living things, all plant species, all animal species who form a system of the ecosystem. So, it is also known as the biotic resources. Now, another is the abiotic. That means which materials who have level in the nature and that is not living things, that are not living things called the abiotic resource. For the example, land, a soil, air, water, rivers, mountains, plateaus, different landforms, different materials who has not life, but that materials used by the human beings for the economic development. That is also important parts of the resources, and these are the abiotic resources. Minerals resource who developed help in the development of the industrial goods. That is also importance of the abiotic resources. Now, on the base of exhaustibilities or availabilities. Exhaustibilities, on the base of exhaustibility. There are two types of the resources. First is renewable, and another is non-renewable. Not renewable. Renewable means which types of the material renewed, continuous after the using. That materials may be another times suitable for the utilizations. So therefore, that is also called the renewable. Under this renewable resources, solar energy, windmills, and the water resources, who continuous use and utilization by the human beings in a certain times may be depleted, but immediately not emptied. Therefore, that is also called the renewable. But which types of the materials or the resources cannot be possible renewed after one time's utilization? That resources may be empty or the destroyed, convert into the ash. Therefore, that is also called the non-renewable resources. For the example, coal, petroleum, or the other minerals after the utilization may be lost or the destroyed. Therefore, that is also called the non-renewable resources. Now, third base is on the base of ownership. Ownership. On the base of ownership, there are four types of the resources. First is individual. Another is community owned. Community owned. Number 3, national. And number 4, international. International. Individual. Which types of the resources individually used by the personal people, human beings, humans. That is also called the individual resource. For the example, house, on farm, on ground, on agricultural field, example of the individual resource. Number 2, community owned resource. Some materials or the resources available in the nature on the earth's surface, but utilized or the formed by the community members. So, that is also called the community owned resource. All members of the community utilize those materials. For the example, a burial place, playground, a picnic park. These are the example of the community owned resource. Number 3 is the national. Some materials are the things available in the nature of the nations, but utilize all members of the citizenship or the citizen of the nations. That is also called the national resources. For the example, a mining resource, railways, and airways, etc. Example of the national resources. Why? Because that materials used by the all citizenship or all citizens of the nations. But some resources, some materials who usable form and utilized by the humans, but that means authority by the two or the more countries of the world. The example of the international resources is the beyond 200-kilometer ranges of the oceanic parts, example of the international resources. Now, you will also discuss about the importance of the resources. Without resources cannot be possible any development of the nations. For the example, industrial development, cultural development, social development, political development. In these also several parts, importance of the resources. So, resources, very important things for the economic development of the nations. In the classroom, you and we also studied different parts of the nations as different subjects, but that subjects also use different types of the things. For the example, class, desk, bench, blackboards, smart boards, and electric fans, etc. These are the example of the resources. Therefore, you can say without resources utilization cannot be possible comfortable life of the peoples. Now, how can you conserve the resources? Conserve of the resources, that means judicious use of the resources, awareness for the resources, and maintain up according to the planning of the resources. Therefore, for the conservation of the resources, important things is the resources planning. Before the conservation, utilization of the resources, first is important parts of the resources planning. For the resources planning, surveying, mapping, invention of the resources, and that materials, raw materials convert into the finished goods. But about these resources made or the form, this triangle important for you. First is in the top physical things or the goods resource. Here is institution. Here is technology. In the center, human. Interact with the physical environment or interact with the institution and the technologies. Then form the resources. So, for the resources, first obtain different goods or the materials from the physical environments, and humans that materials use or the convert into the finished goods for the usable form in the institutions, but a process, for the process, a raw material convert into the finished goods, use of the appropriate technologies. Without technologies, you can not convert in the usable or the valuable things of the resources. So, appropriate technology is the important parts of the human-made resources. Human-made resources. Second part is the human-made resources. Human himself a resources. Why? Because human use of the skill, talent, educations for the different form of the technologies. So, human beings himself a resources, and anything given name for a resources by the humans. Human made different comfortable things who uses by the other persons, any persons of the world for the survival of life. That is also called the human-made resources. Desks, bench, other furnitures, lights, fans, etc. made by the humans for the survival of comfortable life. So, it is also called the human-made resources. Now, last is the sustainable development of the resources. What is the sustainable? In the meaning of these words is the jivanopayogi, for a long period of time, usable for any things in the future generation, for the future generations, no any damage to the natures or the environment, and developed resources, then that is called the sustainable development. Any development of the resources without damage to the nature, that is called the sustainable development of the resources. So, is resources chapter is the very important for you. Without resources cannot be life possible. So, I today discuss about the resources for you, any types of the things who uses by the human beings, that is also called the resources. Thank you very much.